Hello all, welcome to the program Know Your Government by Ekam IAS, an initiative where a government scheme is picked upon, elaborated and is followed by a question which is in line with the UPSC pattern. Today we will look into an initiative which is known as SAT-AT or the Satat initiative by the government, Satat. Now, this is an initiative by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, an initiative by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. What this initiative is all about is, Satat basically refers to sustainable alternative towards affordable transportation. Sustainable alternative towards affordable transportation. So, this is an initiative basically wherein which the objective is to set up something which is known as compressed biogas production plants. So, compressed biogas production is being focused upon, and subsequently this ensuring that the produced compressed biogas are made available to the market for specially use in the automotive fuels. So, focusing upon the production of compressed biogas using compressed biogas plants and the marketing of that one and ensuring that that is being made available to people for use in automation part as well as for the commercial or for the industrial use is the key purpose or objective of the SAT-AT initiative. That is sustainable alternative towards affordable transportation. Currently we are using different mode of fuels like diesel, petrol, compressed natural gas, etc. So, through this initiative, identifying compressed biogas as an alternative mode for fuel is the key objective. The program by Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. Now, the initiative was launched with PSU oil marketing companies. So, the public sector oil marketing companies are also playing a collaborative role in this initiative, and that would include companies like IOC, BPCL, HPCL, etc. So, understand that this is an initiative wherein which public sector oil marketing companies are also collaborating with the government, and compressed biogas plants are proposed to be set up mainly through independent entrepreneurs. So, the key idea is different individuals, they would be asked to set up something which is known as compressed biogas plants, and that will be happening upon a different entrepreneurship level by different individuals, and the output of these gases would be connected to the oil marketing companies' gas stations. So, that is how they are planning this initiative per se. We will see that in detail. Now, basically what is this? Biogas, the background behind this is, biogas is produced naturally through a process of anaerobic decomposition from waste or biomass sources. We would know that how biogas has been produced. Now, after the purification of this biogas, which is being produced from municipal or solid waste or from the sewage treatment plant, etc. Now, it is compressed and called as compressed biogas. Biogas which is compressed, which is known as the compressed biogas, and it has got close to 95% content of pure methane. 95% content of pure methane. So, this compressed biogas is exactly similar to the commercially available natural gas in its composition with a calorific value of close to 50,000 kilojoule per kilogram, so that compressed biogas can be used as an alternative renewable automotive fuel. So, that is the idea. Biogas, once compressed, it can be used as an alternative automotive fuel, and even this compressed biogas can be used for an industrial level operation as well as for the commercial usage in the coming years is the background behind this initiative. Now, how they are, again the another benefit of this is, since this is biogas is being generated through the residue of cattle dung, municipal solid waste, etc. If this scheme is being leveraged up to a great extent, this can play a pivotal role for the better use of agricultural residue, cattle dung as well as the municipal solid waste which can be used to produce biogas. Now, this would also act as an additional revenue mode for the additional revenue source to the farmers. Then, to boost availability of more affordable transport fuels, because especially for a nation like India, wherein which we are having a lot of municipal solid waste, cattle dung waste, etc. and other agricultural residues, the production of biogas through compressed biogas is something which can be done on a very large scale. So that would reduce the cost of usages of the fuel which is being produced out of this. Then, developmental effort would benefit both vehicle users as well as farmers and entrepreneurs, because vehicle users are going to get the benefit because they are getting a different fuel which is of low cost compared to the current fuel which is being used. One, farmers, they are also having an avenue wherein which their waste product, their residues, etc. can generate money for them, as well as those entrepreneurs who are going to set up biogas plants, they are also getting the benefit out of this as well. So this is an initiative wherein which that would benefit both vehicle users as well as the farmers and entrepreneurs. Now, the compressed biogas produced at the plant level by at an entrepreneur level, by an individual plant level, that would be transported through cascade of cylinders to the fuel station networks of oil marketing companies. So there will be a cylindrical network which has been envisaged upon, and this gas which has been produced at plant level would hence reach the oil marketing company's gas station, from where which people could use it. Currently close to 1,500 strong compressed natural gas stations which has been used for the country, especially to serve the gas-based vehicles. It can also be leveraged upon for the distribution of this compressed biogas. Then, the entrepreneurs would be able to separately market the other byproducts. So, the other byproducts of this one, which is including biomanure, carbon dioxide, etc., the entrepreneurs or the people who are setting up the entrepreneurial compressed biogas plants, they would also have the avenue to distribute those, and that would also act as a different form of revenue generation for them as well under this initiative. Now, it is planned to roll out 5,000 compressed biogas plants across India in a phased manner, so that 5,000 compressed biogas plants is being planned to be achieved by the year of 2025, wherein which 250 plants by the year of 2020 and 1,000 plants by 2022 and 5,000 plants by 2025 is something which has been planned upon. Now, what are all the benefits which people are going to get out of this? First one is responsible waste management, because waste which the people are producing are in fact now going to earn revenue for them. So that would trigger a culture of responsible waste management, reduction in the carbon dioxide emissions and pollution, because we are getting another source of a cleaner fuel. Then additional revenue source for farmers, additional revenue source as we have already discussed, boost to entrepreneurship, especially in the rural economy and in rural employment. This can play a pivotal role so that people can get jobs. Reduction in the import of natural gas and crude oil. Reduction in the import of natural gas and crude oil, because since we are having a different alternative system of fuel, we may not have to depend upon those crude oils as we are depending currently. So their import can be reduced, and this would play a role for acting buffer against the crude oil or the gas price fluctuations. So these are all the benefits which people would get. Responsible waste management, additional revenue source to farmers, boost to the entrepreneurship, reduction in import of natural gas and crude oil, as well as buffer against the crude oil or the oil or the gas prices fluctuations, and support to national commitments in achieving the climate change goals, because we are coming up with a fuel which is having basically less carbon emissions. So again, support to the national commitments in achieving the climate change goals is again the other benefit which our nation is going to get. We will now see a question based on the Satat initiative. With reference to Satat initiative, which of the following statements given below is or are correct? This is a program by the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. No, we have seen that this is a program by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, which is making the first statement wrong. So first statement wrong means option A can be eliminated and option C can be eliminated. So we are left with option B and option D. Second statement is, this is an initiative launched with PSU oil marketing companies and is envisaged to play a pivotal role to increase crude oil import. No. If you look at the first statement of first part of this statement, an initiative launched with PSU oil marketing companies, that is correct. Whereas this is envisaged to play a pivotal role not to increase crude oil import but to reduce the import of crude oil. So it is making the second statement as well as wrong. Statement 1 is wrong, statement 2 is wrong, and that is giving you the answer as answer D, neither 1 nor 2. Thank you so much.